Hi, from Tucson, Arizona. Did you enjoy those pictures in the beginning of the video? Still winter here. We had a couple of weeks in February where it warmed up, but March has turned really chilly again. I had to pull out some sweaters that I had already put away. But anyway, what did they say? In like a lion, out like a lamb. I guess that means, it's cold, windy, and blustery in the middle of March, in the beginning of March. But by the end of March, we're going to have Out Like a Lamb. It's going to be pretty sunny and one of our gorgeous times of the year. Anyway, I thought today I would talk about some habits that I do to try to stay healthy. I'm 77. You don't have to wait till you're 77 to do these. I think you actually should start a lot earlier. Some of them I've done a long time. Some I've just started. So I think that the first one is eating healthy. We always we all go through that stage of liking fast food and food that you shouldn't eat. But overall, over the years, I think I've eaten pretty healthy. My weight did fluctuate a bit, up and down, up and down. I finally discovered macros, counting macros, and that's by increasing the protein. It's really helped me keep my weight. I've lost some inches around my waist with really not having to suffer. I eat anything I want. I just track it and I try to eat more protein. I'm half Italian, pasta. That's my problem. Bread, desserts. I just need to put them in proportion with the protein. Try to track the protein first, and then add your carbohydrates. So that's been working for me. You should give it a try. I actually had a coach last year, and I lost 8 pounds, and it was a wonderful experience. I've actually joined her online support group. Her website is called Biceps After Babies, which put me off a little bit. And you can read about that on my blog, which is Silver Musings. You ought to check that out on Substack. I'll leave the link below. 2 on the list, getting enough sleep. I've never had a problem sleeping. We go to bed 10, I'm asleep at 10:30. Sometimes I'm asleep on the couch before we go to bed, but that's another story. And we get up at 6:30. Yeah, I'm retired, and I still set my alarm for 6:30 every morning, except Sunday. I'm a morning person. I get most of my stuff done in the morning, so that's not a problem for me. And I like to get up and take a walk early. That's another thing, keeping active. We walk for 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how cold it is out or how hot it is out in the summer. But that's a good habit to have. Another habit I wish I had started years ago is journaling. So many times I'll think back, when did that happen? How old was the girls when that happened? And I can't quite put it into when something is important to me that I try to figure out when in my life that occurred. But journaling, I started it last year, intermittently, but this year I've been doing pretty good. And sometimes you go through the day and you think maybe you didn't accomplish anything, but if you write it down, you can go look back and you see you did. So I used to run a small business, my jewelry business. I'm a lampwork glass bead artist and silversmith. I made jewelry for years, sold it in boutiques and online. And this next was something I wish I had practiced when I had my business, but it's never schedule more than 3 tasks a day. My to-do list sometimes gets really long, and I don't put filters on it, and then I don't want to do that, and I don't want to do that, and then all of a sudden you don't do anything. But if you schedule 3 tasks for the day, these are the important ones, and actually do them, it feels really good, and you get things done. The next thing I know I should do, and I haven't really done it, and that's working out with weights. It's really important, especially at my age, for bone density. And I get that test done every 2 years, and I do have a little bone loss, and I have lost a half inch of height. But I want to start, and I have the weights already lined up. I have a 1 pound and a 2 pound, and a 5 pound, and my husband has some 10 pounds out in the garage. Maybe that would even be something I could work my way up to. But my arms are getting flabby, so I got to start. Got to write it down on my schedule. One of the things is stress. You got to try to alleviate stress in your life. When I worked full time, I really tried hard to alleviate stress. I never did meditation, but I would take time for myself. And you wouldn't think being retired you have stress, but in today's world, I do have stress. So I took up knitting. Knitting is one of those repetitive motion project that I really get in a sort of a zen. It's sort of like meditation. And when you finish, you end up with a really nice thing. Scheduling hobby time, I've never had a problem. I have too many hobbies. Jewelry making was a hobby until I turned it into a business. Knitting and baking and bread making. I really, this month I'm going to try my hand at some sourdough bread. But I think that everybody should have a hobby. It's nice to immerse yourself in some time for you, and it's a good thing to do. Another healthy habit that works for me is reading. Actually, it's so easy to flop down on the couch and turn the TV on, but I really enjoy reading. I like books, and I've been reading about an hour a day. When you stop and think about it, I read on a Kindle. So I know right in the beginning a book takes somewhere between 8 and 10 hours. So if you read an hour a day, you can finish a book in a week. And that's my goal. 52 books in a year. I fell a little short last year. I think I got 48 or 49 books read, but that's my goal this year. It goes along hand in hand with controlling stress, but getting a really good massage, I think, is really good for your health. I used to get a weekly massage back when I was really in the prime of making jewelry. I did that for like 25 years, and you get hunched over the torch when I'm making glasses. You get hunched over the bench while you're making jewelry, and I carry all my stress in my back and my neck. I used to go and get a weekly massage. I had when we lived in Las Vegas, and especially, I found a woman who just did a wonderful job, and I would schedule my massages on Friday afternoon at 3:00, make my dinner ahead of time, and I'd get home. I would take a shower, and then I open that bottle of wine, and it started off the weekend really nicely. So yeah, a monthly massage. I got to get it on the books. This might sound trivial, but getting dressed every day. Yeah, I work from home. I work in my studio, and there's a tendency just to, stay in sweats or pajamas or whatever. Um, but I don't do that. I get dressed every day. And I think that's important. I put my makeup on every day. Not a lot of makeup, and never wore a lot of makeup, but I think that really helps you. So I don't know how many of these little habits that I think are healthy habits that I've talked about today, but I hope they really help me, and I hope maybe they'll help you. And if these little musings appeal to you, I hope that you subscribe to my channel and subscribe to my blog newsletter, which I send out twice a week. I'll leave the link below. It's on Substack. It's called Silver Musings. Again, thanks for watching, and until the next time, have a good one. Bye.